All right, thank you, Dave. One person died and thousands remain without power following severe storms that hit the Charlotte area. In Gaston County, officials say one person was killed when a tree fell on their car in Belmont. Firefighters were able to rescue another person from the vehicle and take them to the hospital. Now, a state of emergency is in effect in Gaston County due to all the downed power lines, broken tree limbs, and other debris littering the county. In Charlotte, a man escaped with just scrapes when a tree fell on his home. This happened in the northwest part of the city. The renter who lives in the home says part of the roof was crushed and the ceiling collapsed inside. The house was deemed uninhabitable by the fire department. A huge limb also fell on the man's truck. Several other trees also came crashing down in the Queen City. In this video, you can see limbs blocking a neighborhood street. Crews are using chainsaws to clear the debris and reopen roads. Several schools in the Charlotte-Mecklenburg district are closed today due to power outages. And right now, more than 74,000 customers are without power in North Carolina. This is a map from Power Outage US. You can see most of the outages are in and around the Charlotte area, with more being reported in western North Carolina. People in Anderson County, South Carolina, are still feeling the effects of last night's severe weather. The storms brought down trees and power lines, leaving thousands without power. Strong winds, lightning, and heavy downpours moved through the area. Utility crews are working to restore electricity to customers. Another wallop of extreme weather hitting the nation's midsection, including destructive tornadoes in Tennessee that damaged homes and took at least one life. Priya Sridhar has more from hard-hit Columbia, Tennessee.
Overnight in the Midwest and South, another round of destructive weather. In Columbia, Tennessee, tornadoes reducing homes to rubble.
This is a catastrophic tornado. It is one of the more severe storms we've probably seen in the last 5 to 10 years.
A huge swath of forest leveled, with trees snapped like matchsticks. Lives uprooted in Maury County, Tennessee.
I started seeing the clouds, and that's when I heard the roar, and that's when I hollered at everybody to get in the closet, and then the next thing we knew, we heard just seen sky. My house is gone. It's just gone. I lost 2 dogs, and we're still looking for my mom and my aunt.
More than 80 twisters across 17 states over the last 3 days. The storms bringing chaos across the South, intense rain and flooding. Entire cities without power, cars crushed by reported tornadoes. Large hail, heavy rains, and high winds turning deadly in Lone Mountain, Tennessee, where a tree fell on a car, killing a 22-year-old man. In Portage, Michigan, a massive cleanup effort now underway in neighborhoods shredded by a massive tornado. This house flipped completely upside down with a couple in their 60s inside. The state's governor declaring a state of emergency in 4 counties.
The devastation's real. There are a lot of displaced families.
That was Priya Sridhar reporting. Forecasters say more than 80 possible tornadoes have touched down in 17 states over the past 3 days. And remember, you can always track the forecast on the WXII 12 News mobile app. You can sign up to receive alerts to storms and lightning approaching your neighborhood. And be sure to check out the interactive radar. Breaking news in sports this afternoon, the Charlotte Hornets have hired Charles Lee as their next head coach. The 39-year-old comes to the Hornets after serving as the Boston Celtics' top assistant. Lee will complete the Celtics' playoff run before joining the Hornets on a full-time basis. Now he replaces Steve Clifford, who stepped down after his second stint as Charlotte's head coach. Happening now, Winston-Salem traffic investigators are looking into what caused a car to flip over in a crash. This happened last night on Peters Creek Parkway near Brewer Road. Now we're told the car hit a utility pole. Police tell us minor injuries were reported, and we don't know yet what caused the driver to crash. A man is in jail this afternoon charged with a murder in a deadly shooting outside Winston-Salem Tavern. Officers say Traquan Scales is accused of killing Julia Shields. She was shot on April 28th in the parking lot of CB Tavern on Bethania Station Road. Shields died of her injuries several days later. Now, we spoke with her family, and you can watch that story on WXII12.com. Police say although 50 people saw the shooting, they did not get much cooperation from witnesses. A memorial service will be held this evening for the third law enforcement officer killed in a shootout in Charlotte. William Alden Elliott's life will be remembered at 6 o'clock at the Tarleton Complex at Catawba Valley Community College in Hickory. Elliott is survived by a wife and son. He was one of 4 people killed while trying to serve a warrant. 2 of those officers, including Elliott, worked for the North Carolina Department of Adult Correction. A Fallen Heroes Memorial event was held yesterday, which included a speech by Governor Roy Cooper remembering all lives lost in the line of duty. Now, someone with the department also spoke to encourage everyone to rally around each other to offer support.
They would want us to show deep appreciation for the critical work correction officers do, keeping our prisons safe, keeping our communities safe, and yes, helping to turn lives around.
On Monday, a memorial service will be held for fellow Department of Adult Correction officer Sam Pelosi. Those will start at 1 p.m. at First Baptist Church on Davidson Street in Charlotte.